Liverpool has a wonderful surprise that could be the solution to Mo Salah's dilemma, and the best part is, it only cost £12 million. The Reds' Champions League campaign got off to a spectacular start until the loss to PSV in the final group stage match, but don't be fooled, this doesn't diminish the team's impressive performance. Under the leadership of Arne Slot, the Reds finished top of the group, despite the loss, which had been planned as a way to give the more worn-out players a rest. And who stood out in the midst of this scenario? A young talent who had shown promise from the start, but became the key difference when the team needed him most, Federico Chiesa. First, let's be honest, Chiesa's season hasn't been exactly what was expected of him so far. Constant injuries kept him away from the starting lineup, and rumours about his possible departure from Merseyside began circulating, leaving many fans and even the team wondering if the investment had been worth it. However, that game against PSV seemed to be the turning point, the proof that the investment in the Italian forward was about to pay off. Chiesa showed the world what he's really capable of, and Liverpool was more than ready to see that talent shine. As the game against PS5 unfolded, Arne Slot's team was facing a bigger challenge. The Reds weren't playing at their best, and with several key players on the bench, the pressure was on the younger players to keep the spark alive. But the focus was on Chiesa, who did what seemed impossible. He was the beacon in the midst of the darkness. He became the creative force Liverpool needed, driving an action that could have changed the outcome of the game. Right at the start, Chiesa took a big step by stealing the ball from Joey Veerman and drawing a crucial penalty for the Reds, opening the scoring. That was just the beginning. Even when PSV equalised and it seemed like Liverpool was losing its defensive grip, Chiesa didn't let himself be shaken. He continued to be a constant presence, using his skill and speed, pushing his body to the limit and not letting the pressure affect him. When goalkeeper Walter Benitez saved a powerful volley from Chiesa, the ball landed at Harvey Elliott's feet, who quickly scored the second goal. Even after PSV turned the game around in the first half, Chiesa didn't give up. The most impressive statistic of the game, Chiesa was the player with the most successful dribbles, 7, completing the toughest ones, and he also led in duels won, with an incredible 10 victories, more than any other player. He stood out in a team that was far from its best, without the presence of stars like Mo Salah, Luis Diaz, Alexis McAllister, and Trent Alexander-Arnold. And he did all of this with an admirable attitude, persistent, dynamic, and focused. The £12 million price tag may have been seen as a risk at the time, with many questioning whether the investment would pay off, given Chiesa's injury history and lack of consistency. But what seemed like a steal in the market now reveals itself as a strategic move by Liverpool, who knew the forward's hidden potential. And surprisingly, that game against PSV was exactly the kind of performance the team needed to see from Chiesa to begin believing in the impact he can have in future competitions. The moment to shine had arrived, and he seized the opportunity. With the season underway and matches coming with increasing intensity, it's possible that Federico Chiesa will finally show the world what Liverpool always knew he could do. Now, the team has one more key player to help carry the load of achievements, especially as the schedule tightens. Who knows, Chiesa could be Liverpool's decisive trump card in their search for more trophies. After all, what happened against PSV might be just the beginning of a series of brilliant moments to come as the team prepares to face even tougher opponents in all competitions. Enjoyed the video and want to receive the latest news about the Reds? Then, leave a like to stay updated on everything happening with Liverpool every day. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.